Philadelphia plays host for this exciting matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles.
And Jim, it's always fun to watch these kind of games. Cowboys and Eagles, when they get together, we can see the rivalry on the field. Emotional, tough. And if these players, if they play 15 years, once they retire, I can promise you one thing. You know what that is? They will still hate the opponent 10 years later after their career is over.
Don't you believe the fans really play into this rivalry almost as much as the players? I mean, everybody knows the Philadelphia fans are incredibly vocal, raucous. Cowboy fans are everywhere. So there's always that element as well when you see Dallas and Philadelphia.
Fans help emotion come into the game. So when you walk out in the field, even for warm-ups, you can feel the electricity from the fans. That gets you excited, and it always translates to more physical football on the field.
Offense lines up here. 1st and 10, looking to the right side and throwing. He steps out.
Well, I guess the only good thing you can say about that play, the quarterback's happy. He gets a completion, but it only goes for a couple yards.
The defense comes out in the nickel. It'll be 2nd and 9. Incompletion on that hurried throw. Third and 9 coming up after that last pass play failed to connect. Challenging the defenders to the right side. Man, intercepted! What a tough start for the quarterback. An early interception.
The worst thing you can do as a quarterback, but I'm giving the defense here a lot of credit. They diagnosed the play, they took advantage of the quarterback, and they got the interception.
First down here. Trying to overpower him. Here's the run out of the strong eye. Tony Romo will take it right from the center. 2nd and 10. Looking for an open receiver on the right.
Hey, nice route by the wide receiver that time. Good throw by the quarterback. It reminds me of the days with the Miami Dolphins. Paul Warfield running those corner routes, and Bob Greasy putting it right on target.
DeMarco Murray is in the backfield. 1st and 10. Screenplay is on. Under fire on that throw. Williams in the slot. 2nd down and 10. Throws to the right. That catch will extend the drive.
When the football's in the air, the receiver on the curl route has to see it and come back towards the quarterback. That's what he did that time. That's why they got the completion.
First down here after the completion. Murray's got it now on the draw. Murray fighting for big yardage.
Good job that time by the running back. I'm sure he's a little winded after that play. He showed that speed, getting out there and picking up those extra yards.
First down here after the run. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed the pass, but it still did not get a first down.
We had a chance to see the Cowboys a few times last year, Phil, and all you had to do was watch about 1 quarter of action, and you said, you know what, there are limitations here. There's just not enough firepower on that offensive line to protect Romo long enough for this team to be an elite team.
Yeah, you know, to me, Jim, Tony Romo covered up a lot of bad parts of this football team. If it wasn't for him, they wouldn't have won. I don't think they'd have won 6 games. He won 3 or 4 games single-handedly. So Tony Romo needs more help, and you said it right. It starts with the offensive line.
Harris is lined up now as a slot receiver. Tony Romo is going to take it from the shotgun. Makes the tackle after a pickup of 15.
Always a good job to pick up some yards when you're in the red zone. Nice throw by the quarterback, and he gets the completion.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
2nd and goal from the 5. Under pressure and incomplete.
Play doesn't even have time to develop. The quarterback is under so much pressure, he's throwing it before these receivers are even ready.
This long drive continues. 3rd and goal at the 5. Dallas in the end zone.
Terrible job that time by the defense. 3rd and goal. They're expecting pass, and they still can't stop it. This defense is just not fast enough to stop those touchdown passes.
Offside. Defense.
The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. Cowboys will be kicking off. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. McCoy is lined up directly behind the quarterback here. 1st and 10. On the money. Scores the touchdown.
Well, here we are. It's a tie game now. We'll see how the teams react to it. Will it be positive or negative?
Extra point is good. The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. And Williams is going to get set in the slot for this snap. They're setting up screen. Makes the grab to the 25.
There wasn't much there that time, so good job by the quarterback just throwing the ball and getting the catch and just getting a couple yards.
That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7. Down the field. What a reception.
Well, one of the prettiest plays in the NFL, maybe in all of sports, is still the long pass down the field that is completed. What a nice throw and catch.
15 minutes down, 45 minutes to go. And we'll return after this message and a word from your local station. Let's see how they back up the big play here. And the quarterback is taken down.
Well, if your offensive line's not good enough just to stop the pass rush, then you got to help them out. How do you do that? Well, you keep the tight end in, let him be an extra blocker, and you tell your running backs to help out too, blocking some of these defensive linemen.
2nd down here. Romo stepping back into the shotgun. Going across the middle. Intercepted. Good piece of tackling.
Well, I have to say that's just a terrible decision by the quarterback there. He's got to know when you're in a situation like this, you just cannot make that type of pass.
McCoy's lined up in a single back formation. First and 10. That ball is rifled to Deshaun Jackson, who makes the catch.
Well, they call it the post route because you're running towards the goalpost, but a good route that time by the wide receiver, making that cut. He gets open, gets behind the defense, and a nice throw.
Vic's going to take it from the gun, eyeing that left side. The Eagles now move the chains.
When you spy the quarterback, what it does, it just makes it easier to throw the football and complete those passes. Less people covering the receivers down the field.
LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield. The throw to the left brings it in. This is turning into quite a drive, Phil.
Nice job, Jim, by the offensive coordinator, just mixing the plays up and keeping the defense off balance.
Back to the air here on first down. Easy catch. Eagles in the end zone.
You got to take advantage of situations like this. Not often in the NFL do you get somebody this wide open. Good job by the receiver. Nice job by the quarterback seeing him. And what do you get? An easy touchdown pass.
Eagles getting set for the kickoff. They're setting up the return. Brought down at the 41-yard line. Quarters formation here for the defense. DeMarco Murray gets the handoff.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
And when you talk about the Cowboys defense, with Rob Ryan being let go at the end of the year, they bring in the old veteran, the old sage, Monty Kiffin, and he converts this defense to a 4-3.
Yeah, I think that's big news. Now you get to Marcus Ware, who's going to be rushing the quarterback every single play, and that's a good thing if you're a Dallas Cowboy fan. So I think Monty Kiffin's going to have an impact, and we'll see how this 4-3 defense works out.
Murray's lined up as the single back. 3rd and 9. Working that left side. Makes the grab and keeps the ball moving down the field. That's a first down catch.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to pack it up. Murray. He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Williams, a receiver in the slot. We're about midway through the second, and here's the next snap.
It's a mindset. It's a culture. That's what you got to create when you talk about running the football. And when you get it going the right way, you can grind the defense up. Another first down for this offense running the football.
DeMarco Murray is in the backfield. 1st and 10, back to the ground. In for the score, Dallas.
There's no doubt about it. When you score like that to tie up the game, it shifts momentum. And it's all up now to the offense of the other team to get back out there and get the momentum back on their side.
Lining up now for the 2-point conversion. They will not find a way into the end zone, so they'll only get 6 points out of the trip. The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. They face first down. Halfback sent in motion. Vicks looking long. And they can't connect.
Well, for some reason, this quarterback likes to keep trying to go deep down the field against this cover two. That's not the spot you want to go. You want to look underneath or right down the middle.
LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield. The defense gets the sack.
Well, you expect defensive ends to get sacks because they come around the outside. But when you get pressure from the inside and the defensive tackle gets a sack, that's just an added bonus.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Looking for a receiver on the left side here. Incomplete and almost intercepted.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Offense lines up here. And he makes the catch just past the first down marker.
Well, it's always about risk and reward. It is a risk to go for it on fourth down. When you pick it up, you feel like a genius, don't you?
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Looking to the right side and throwing. He's got the grab, and he's got the first.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Throws the pass. McCoy's going to pull in the bullet pass.
Perfect defense call that time. They allowed the catch. The coach on the sidelines going, well, what else do you want me to do? We had the guy double covered, and you still couldn't make the play.
Vick in shotgun formation. Escaping the pressure. Challenging the defenders to the right side. Had it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out, incomplete.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks.
That ball has been picked off. Nice tackle.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Bryant's lined up in the slot. Romo standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Always aware of the change. He's got the catch, and he's got the first. The Cowboys signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Williams in the slot. Romo's got it in the gun. Looking for an open receiver on the right. That pass play picks up a first down.
It takes really good corners to play a defense where you challenge the wide receivers and just play them man-to-man coverage. I don't think this defense has that kind of quality corners.
Harris lined up now as a slot receiver. Romo's back in shotgun formation, and he hauls it in.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another first down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
Here's the first snap after the big play. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. They bring him to the turf.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
The Cowboys have to take their final timeout. That's it. A short field goal try on the way. Off the upright and through. Luck was on his side for 3. So that's going to do it for the first half. Cowboys are up in this one. We're back here now in this one where the Cowboys are leading by 2. The Cowboys will use a timeout here early in the second half. The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick. This kick will stay on the ground, avoiding a big return. Taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. On first down, second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap. Murray's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback.
The outside linebacker that time just did his job very well and gets in there and makes the tackle for very little gain.
DeMarco Murray is in the backfield. 3rd and 5. He'll throw it over the middle. There's the offense picking up another first down on 3rd down.
Well, the defense, they give up a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
Trying to find an opening to the right.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
After the long game, let's see what they do here. And they go back to the ground.
Well, they call you an outside linebacker for a reason. That means you play outside and you stop the wide runs by the offense, and he did it that time. Good job. Makes the tackle.
Coming up, second down. Just a quick drop back. Throws to the right. Incomplete.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Third and goal from the 9. Throwing now to his left. Dez Bryant with the catch.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
And goal. He'll fire it out to the left. Failed to pick up the first down, and they'll give the ball back to the other side.
Well, that's 4 plays and out for the offense, and that was bad. Bad play calling, bad play, bad execution. Go to the bench and try to rethink what you're doing.
Michael Vick will be under center. 1st and 10. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Eagles in for the score.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
Lining up now for the 2. Trying to work that left side. Got the touchdown, got the 2-point conversion. People love to go for 2 in this game, don't they?
Well, they do, and you know what? Now I guess you and I just can't sit here and blast the coach for a bad decision. When you pick up the 2 points, you can't complain about what they're trying to do.
Makes a move and gets around the defender.
It's first down as they head to the line.
Romo's play action. Looking to the right side and throwing. Almost intercepted that time.
This drives coaches crazy. They get a wide receiver open down the field on a post route, and what happens? The quarterback just overthrows it.
Second down following that incompletion.
Romo's got the football after the play fake. Makes the catch deep down the middle of the field.
When you pick up first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down, even though they're losing here in the game.
First down following the long play.
And to give now to DeMarco Murray. Here comes the training staff as we've got a player down on the field.
Well, that's going to hurt him tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. When you get hit like that, you're going to feel some of that pain tomorrow. But the good news is, I think he's...
And he's in for the touchdown.
The Cowboys will move in front with the extra point. He made it. Cowboys will be kicking off. They're all over him at the 18-yard line. Michael Vick will be under center. 1st and 10. Vick's looking long. The catch is made in the secondary. He's in the clear. The 20, the 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
Well, we're talking about some of the fastest humans on earth. And we take into account you can't touch them or breathe on them. That's how they're able to get open and make so many catches.
Well, this works out about 40% of the time if you look back on history, and they'll go for that 2-point conversion. Put an additional 2 points on the board as they convert. They're lining up for the onside kick. They want to get the ball back. The onside kick is turned away, and the receiving team has it. Murray's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. He'll fire it out to the left. That catch, good for a first down.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
They've got a first down now after that catch. Looks like a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
First down on the way. Challenging the defenders to the right side. Kerry Williams has the pick. They've got him down there.
What a terrible job by the quarterback. Nobody's open, tries to force the pass, and look, what's it turned into? An interception.
Michael Vick will be under center. First and 10, looking across the middle. Jackson's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
How about that? We just saw the fly route straight down the field by the wide receiver. Long throw by the quarterback and a nice completion.
This play set up by the long gainer.
Right where it had to be.
Boy, they got a good drive going here, Jim. I guess you don't hear that too much on the golf course, too. The way you hit it everywhere. But this offense, they're clicking. They're making plays. Let's see if they can take advantage of just moving this football down the field.
First and 10. Looks to his left.
Ball's picked off.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Tony Romo will take it right from the center. First and 10. DeMarco Murray gets the handoff.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
Second down now.
Looking for an open receiver on the right. No room to complete that one.
And what you do in man-to-man defense sometimes, get up there and disrupt the wide receiver. Disrupt his rhythm, disrupt the timing, and what do you get? Another incompletion.
Offense lines up here. Third and 9. Throws to the right. He brings it in here, and he's got the first.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
And that will close out the third quarter here in Philadelphia. We'll return in just a moment. And Williams is going to get set in the slot for this snap. Final quarter underway now with this snap. Eyeing that left side, right where it had to be.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Romo's going to throw once again on this down. Cowboys in for the score.
Good job by the offense. They get in there. They tie this game up. Now we'll see if the defense can take advantage of that momentum and keep it on their side.
They'll get set, looking to convert on this two-point try. Going across the middle, and they will not convert here on the two-point conversion. Good stand by the defense. The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff. A foot race to the end zone. The 40. This is a big-time return.
There is nothing like a good return when you talk about special teams. Good blocking, the speed of the returner gets down the field, and after that tackle, now they have good starting field position.
Setting up in the pistol on this play. Escaping the pressure. Breaks free. Ball is out. Lined up in the pistol formation. First down and 10. In trouble now. And he's taken down.
This quarterback has shown us he can do everything. Good in pass coverage down the field. Physical at the point of attack. Can tackle running backs when they come out there. And how about that blitz that time? Good timing and gets the sack on the quarterback.
Second and 12. And he was wide open.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Gets away from the pressure. 5-yard total. They keep fighting for every inch, every yard as they move closer and closer to the end zone.
This offense, they fit perfectly with the head coach. He's a tough guy. He's a grinder. And this offense, what a job here right now. They are grinding this football.
End zone bound, and he's got the touchdown. The Eagles for the extra point. Inside of the uprights. They line up here for the onside kick. They want that football back. And a flag's down. They have the ball back, and the play's continuing.
Illegal touching. Offense.
That onside kick did not travel 10 yards. Offense lines up here. Now first and 10. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
Tony Romo will take it right from the center. Staying with the passing game on first down. Dez Bryant with the catch.
Good play call that time by the offensive coordinator. Down inside, when you're inside that 20-yard line or the red zone, find ways to complete the pass. They did that time.
That reception gave them the first down. Murray. They knocked him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the play is there to be made, but the offensive player doesn't get it done. Bad job on first down.
Touchdown and drawing close.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
They're going to bypass the point after and try to pick up the 2. So put down a touchdown and a 2-point conversion on that occasion.
Yeah, good job by the offense. They executed the play perfectly, and they got in the end zone, like you said, and got that 2 points.
Deshaun Jackson with a chance here on the kickoff. Oh, we've got an injured player on the field.
That's a good job. He's able to get up and get off the field, and my guess is he's going to be okay. A little bit of a scare there, no doubt about it. That makes everybody nervous.
Looking to the right side and throwing. And unstoppable. He's at the 50. Breaks free. The 40. He's in the clear. The 30.
Yeah, he just ran for 61 yards.
What a nice throw and catch that time, but here it just shows you why you want to have a lot of speed on the defensive side. So when you make a mistake, what do? You make up for it by chasing the player down from behind and making the tackle.
1st and 10. LaShawn McCoy takes the handoff. Give that tackle to Sean Lee.
Now the offense is down here in the red zone or the green zone if you like to think of money, and it's a tie game. A lot of things you can do. They love to throw it in the end zone, but maybe they'll cross them up with a run. We'll find out.
A 2nd and 3.
Ball is caught. The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
The game is tied and time is a factor. Reaches out and snatches it. That's a touchdown.
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
Lining up now for the 2-point conversion. The throw to the left and complete. And so they convert it here on the 2-point try. Eagles getting set for the kickoff. They're not going to risk the big return, so here's the squib kick. This one's running out, and the defense knows it needs another stop. Play action. Tony Romo uncorks the long pass. It's intercepted. They pounce on him there.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.